Hello everyone, Arkansas Dave 74 here, and I'm making this recording to show people a game that is awesome. It's a first-person space shooter, and it's beautiful. It has they put a lot of work into the look of this game. It's a beautiful game. It's got a great storyline, a very complex storyline as a matter of fact, and it's a lot of fun to play. And it requires almost no system specs. Now, this laptop I'm on is a pretty good laptop. It's an old one though. It's a ThinkPad W520, and this old ThinkPad, in fact, all the W520s have an issue where when they are running with their specs all the way up, they draw more power than the battery can put out, and it kills them. But the BIOS has a setting where you can disable multi-core threading, multi-core processing, and when you disable it, it cuts off 3 of the cores, and it just gives you 1 core. And if you do that and set that in the BIOS, and you can leave it hyper-threaded, and it will run on battery. And because of that, I do a lot of things with only 1 core if I'm on my battery. And right now I am actually plugged in. I don't see my battery up there. That's because I just installed this system today, and I haven't set everything up yet. But like, let me fix that real quick. System tray, entries, and battery. We want show always. Where is it? Always shown. Apply and OK. And now see, my battery's at 100%, and it's fully charged, and I am plugged in. So just so you know, I'm not. And let's take a look at my my Inksy to show you what I'm really running with, because I don't want anyone to think I just set this G-Chrome system monitor to only show 1 core. Actually, as you can see, it says CPU 0 and CPU 1. That's because that 1 core is hyper-threaded, so it works on 2 threads at once, even though it's just a 1 core. It's just that even though it can work on 2 things at once, it can't ever give more performance than 1 core can put out, because it's really only 1 core working on 2 things at once. Just so you know. And also keep in mind that I'm running Simple Screen Recorder at the same time as running this game with only 1 core. And so that gives you an idea of how little resources this game actually takes. And also, even though this laptop has some NVIDIA graphics, not super great ones or nothing, it's old Quadro M100. I'm sorry, M1000. No, I'm sorry, Quadro 1000M is what it is. It's an old NVIDIA graphics card, but I'm not going to be using it. I am currently, let me show you what I've got going on, just so you know I'm not trying to fool anyone here. My Inksy says, look, my Inksy thinks it's a single core Intel Core i7 2820QM. Now the QMs are great processors. I love them. I have 3 different laptops with QM processors, and this happens to be the best one I've got. The best processor I've got in any of my 3 laptops, and they're all quad-core i7 QMs. But this is the best one of them. But it's not when it's on battery, because I can only run on 1 core. So if I'm on battery, this is actually the worst laptop I've got. And I'm running it as if it were on battery with only 1 core. And then for the graphics, I'll show you what I've got. Oops, let me redo that. As you can see, I've got the NVIDIA Quadro 1000M, but I've also got the Intel 2nd generation. This is old graphics, man. That's like 10 years old. And it's just the Intel integrated graphics. That's like the worst graphics you can have. Well, of course, a core Intel processor. You don't get much worse than that. Now, 1st generation would be worse, of course, but for the core processors. And right here, just so you know that I'm in the Intel graphics, it says right here the renderer is the Intel HD graphics. And if I were running NVIDIA, my G-Chrome system monitor would have an NVIDIA section, because I installed the G-Chrome NVIDIA package and enabled it. And also up here, this is my Optimus manager. This is where I switch from integrated to NVIDIA to hybrid graphics. And as you can see, the symbol for integrated is what's showing. So I am in with my Intel graphics Not trying to fool anyone. I'm really running this laptop really crippled right now, and I'm making a video at the same time as I'm going to be playing this 3D game. So that'll give you an idea of how little resources it needs. And the last thing I'm going to show you the website for this game. It's called Vendetta Online, and it's just a beautiful game, and it's hard to believe that it can play on this low of specs. Let's see. Vendetta Online, I've been there before. I had installed this earlier. Vendetta-online.com, and they do have the option to pay for things, and I haven't paid for this game. They changed since I started. They changed the way the payments are made. Like when I started, they used to let you play up to level 5 for free, and then when your character hit level 5 and everything, then they started charging a little bit. But that's fine with me. It's a great game, and they deserve some money for it. But they've changed that, and I haven't had to pay a thing since they changed it, and that's been like 2 years ago that they changed it, and I haven't made a payment since. And I'll show you why when we get into the game. But first, I want to show you this is a multi-platform game. You can play it on iOS, on Android, on Windows, Mac OS X, and Linux. And of course, I'm on Linux. And in Linux, you install it with a script. And even to download the game, you have to make an account. And now making an account is free, and it lets you download it. And they want to get you kind of hooked on it, and then I start charging you. Or at least that's the way it used to be. But I'm not so sure now. I think now you just pay if you want to like buy some badass ships or upgrade quickly or something like that. But like I said, I haven't paid anything in like 2 years, and so check it out. But I haven't been playing it much. In fact, I haven't played it at all in about a year until maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I started playing a little bit again, and I still had the. I'll show you when we get there. But in Linux, I want to give everyone on KDE a tip, and maybe other desktop environments. I played this for like a couple years on XFCE, and I always made a Vendetta folder and installed it. When you do the script, it'll ask you where you want to install this, and I would make a Vendetta folder and install it there. But on KDE, while the script's running, they give you a suggestion. They say, we suggest you put it in home user bin, make a directory called bin, and install it there. Well, since I've been installing it in my the Vendetta directory that I was making for years in XFCE, when it didn't work in KDE, it was crashing every time. Every time I'd start it, it would crash. And I couldn't figure it out for a couple of months. And I was like, golly, I guess I can't play it in KDE. But you know what? If I just followed the suggestion and installed it to bin, make a directory called bin in your home directory, and install there, that it works right out the box there. Also, if I had read the instructions a little better, I would have known that I could probably install it to my Vendetta directory if I added that location to path. And I thought I knew because I've been playing it for a couple of years, and it just works in XFCE wherever you install it, but not in KDE. You got to kind of follow their suggestions. That's just a tip for KDE users and maybe other desktops environments that aren't as easy to work with, I guess, as XFCE. But anyway, let's get on with it, and we'll play some Vendetta with my crippled laptop. So I'm going to open bin, and there's my Vendetta install. Oops, I hit it twice. I hope I don't open it twice. Okay, guess not. And so we'll play Vendetta, and I got to get rid of my system monitor because I've got it set to 1080p graphics, 1920 by 1080p. And so I'm going to quit my G-Chrome, and I'm also going to change my panel to auto hide. And that will get me completely immersed in the game, but I can still reach my panels if I want to. And that's the way I like it. Also, just a tip, with the Intel integrated graphics, I can choose different screen resolutions, but if I load with the NVIDIA graphics, all I can play with is the 1080p. It won't let me change it. And for a long time, I didn't snap that I could get rid of my panels, so I couldn't reach certain parts of the screen, so I couldn't even play. I would have to put it in full screen, and I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't reach my messages or nothing while I was playing. But then I kind of caught on. Well, I can put these on auto hide and then reach everything on the screen and play at the same time. But anyway, let me put my password and now I'm playing with a character that just started because, see, I'm not a game player much, but I made a deal with a friend, and he needed a partner in this game. And so I promised him that I would install the game, and sure enough, he did what he said he was going to do. And so I kept my end of the bargain, and I downloaded this game and tried it. And the first player I tried, I made a guy named Croft, who was a Serco, part of the Serco clan. But then I found out that my friend, he needed a partner, and he was UIT. So I made a couple other characters. I made one of each clan, and this UIT guy, he's been playing for a while. But this Serco guy, I just started playing him just like a week ago. He's level 1 and 2 areas. There's 5 areas you gain levels in, and this guy is level 1 in 2 of them, and level 2 in 3 of them. So he's just starting. He's a very early character. Let me make sure my microphone is still working, because I was having trouble with that earlier, and now it's not working, is it? What the heck is going on here? Look at this. What a pain. No, I can't believe this. You know what? I'm going to stop this recording, and if the sound is working, I will continue right here. And I'll just splice the two together. So if there's a little jump here, that's what I'm doing. I'm checking to see if this video has any sound. I will be back. Well, guys, I came back like I said, and as you all know, I did have sound. And I made the rest of the video. And then I went to play it back, and I had my microphone turned up to 150, and it was even worse than it is right now. Way worse, with all kinds of background noise, so I'm having to do it over again. Put it down to 45%, that's about where it's best, I think. From the few seconds I tested it, that's what I gathered. Anyway, I'm going to have to go back in, and oh, look at that. Anyway, I'm going to go back to bin, start this game again, and I know what mission not to do, because I just did a mission searching for these Artemis collectors that are miners. You know what, I better show you guys that I didn't change anything. I'm still with Inksy is still single core, and my Inksy G is still the renderer is still going to be Intel graphics. I didn't go and enable my cores while you weren't looking. I didn't, I swear. And I'm still, you see the renderer is still Mesa Intel Graphics 3000. So I'm still running a very crippled laptop, and we're going to do this again. Well, the first time for you guys, but man, I swear this is like the 6th time I've tried to make this video. I'm a little out of practice, because as bad as these microphones sound right now, it's got a dual microphone system. They used to be clogged or something, and they were so bad that I quit making videos. But here lately, I tried them, and they sound so much better than they used to. I don't know what happened, if there was some kind of update that fixed the software, or I really don't know what happened, but they're sounding so much better than they were. Maybe I'll start making more videos again. Oops. Let me go up here and select, that's Croft, that's my newest character. I'm not going to have to buy a ship, because I just bought one on the last game. Gosh, I'm such an idiot. I went to turn up the volume all the way. I guess I turned the microphone up all the way by mistake, and it sounded horrible. So here we go again. You know what? I might just redo this whole thing to where it's just one video, because I don't have any programs that can splice the videos together right now. I don't have any editing software. I just installed this whole system today. I don't know if I mentioned that this time in the recording. And now we're just going to go on. Let's see. I have to get your PDA. Okay, I'm going to go to immediate combat practice, intermediate. And I did this and hunted Artemis, and I couldn't find them all just a minute ago because I had already done it before. You know what? I'm going to do advanced combat practice because I'm going to go ahead and do this because I'm not trying to show off or nothing. I'm just trying to show you the beauty of this game on a crippled laptop with no specs right now. So I'm going to accept that. Now I have to pick either Artemis collectors or Tycor assaults. I already got all the Artemis collectors in this whole system, I think. So I'm going to go with Tycor assaults, which are actually they're I guess a battle ready ship, and they certainly have more armor than the assaults. And I took a hit also in the last game. One hit from one of their things did 11% damage, so I can't take 10 of their hits. Anyway, so here we go. Tycor assault. So I'm going to go ahead and just stop my ship, and I have to find a sector with Tycor assaults. Okay, here's we got transports, Apu Guardians. We're looking for Tycor assaults, right? And I haven't killed any of those that I know of in the last week or two that I've been playing. And I hope they're not too tough and they make a mess of me, because I thought, see, here's where I went after the Artemis collectors and couldn't find them, and I thought what was coming after me was the other one I could have hunted, but no. I guess I was fighting Apu Tech 5 Guardians, because there aren't any of those whatever they were called. They were called Tycor assaults. Yeah, I was fighting those Guardians, not assaults. So I really don't know how tough they're going to be, how hard they're going to hit me. But we're going to find out. So we'll go back to navigation, and we have to find Tycor assaults. Dentex and Orange. Tycor assaults. And as you can see, I'm only going over the places with some debris, because that's this whole game is kind of around mining for ore, so they can build more robots, I guess, more of these little robots. I that's pretty much what I gather, and still don't see any Tycor assaults anywhere. Oh, come on. Hope there's even some in this sector somewhere. I mean, in this system. Tycor assault. There's a lot of those Apu 5 Guardians or whatever they are. Orange collector, Dentec collector. Let's see. What are they called? Some kind of assaults. I already forgot. Tycor assaults. Dentec, Orange. Golly. Tycor assaults. Now I tried going to a different system and looking for stuff, and my radar wouldn't show me what kind of bots are anywhere. I don't understand why, but if I don't find them here, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. Go abort the mission and do something else, I guess. Tycor assaults. Maybe there aren't any in this system. I don't know why they would send me after them if there's not any. I am tired. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning over here. There is no Tycor assaults anywhere. God dang it. Tycor assault. Come on, man. Really? No. You're not anywhere. This is great. Man. Oh, I can't go in the exit door, I guess. Gotta go over there. Alright, well, and I haven't hunted any of those before, I swear. So they're just not any. I don't know why they sent me on a mission to get them if there's not any, but whatever. I guess we're doing the advanced. Let's see, I gotta abort this one. Your PDA, mission board. Abort. Yes. Mission board, advanced combat practice. I guess I'm gonna go show off. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably gonna get my butt whooped. Greetings, pilot. Yeah. Accept. Need to store 4 bots. Dentec collector, Artemis collector. Well, I know I ain't gonna find those. There's Dentec collectors are common, so I'll find some of those pretty good. Oh, any of these class types. I don't have to pick one. Well, we'll be able to see that out there, and I already have a ship, so let's go. Okay. Now, Dentec, Artemis, Aputec 5, Fennis. You know what? That's going to be easy to find any of those. So we're going to go, I guess, over here. Artemis Collector, Apu 5 Guardian, Sapos, Canix, and Dentex. And we're on our way. What do you think of the look of this, man? And shoot, I think it's great, man. I do, and it just blows my mind that you can play this with no specs on your laptop at all, or your computer, or whatever. I mean, you can. I used to play this game with a Core 2 Duo with integrated graphics, and that's the low spec, man. Take a little vape here. I'm just gonna go start blasting stuff. Okay, I can use the B button. My front radar down there, as you can see on the left, I can get over a red thing and then press this and it'll tell me what kind. Dentec collector, that's the one I'm after. So we'll go get him. He's pretty close. When I get close, I'm going to hit D and F and go into a downward spiral. I'm spiraling downward now. As you can see, that asteroid there is not staying still. I'm hitting D and F at the same time, and that's going to hopefully throw him off where he can't hit me very easily. In fact, I know it will. I've done it before, and it's real easy to do. And I have a partially paralyzed left hand, so hitting button combinations is very hard for me with my left hand. And my right hand is on a mouse, so... You know what? That's not very much volume. Let me turn it up. And DF. And where is he at? What? What the hell? Oh my god! I fucking quit. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna have to do it all over again. I thought it froze up. I can feel it getting pretty hot. Sorry, I dropped my mouse. Okay. Sorry for the cussing. I thought it had locked up. I was gonna say, you know what? I'm just not destined to ever make this video. What is that? That's the Dentec. That's good. Okay, we got one. Now, someone else is on us. We'll take him out. What is that one? A Canic collector. I don't think he's on the list. We're going to just leave him. Oh no, we're going to get him. If they send him, we'll shoot him. That is a Sapos. Why am I not hitting him? I'm out of power. I have to let my battery charge a little bit. There we go. I'm continuing that downward spiral. It makes me harder to hit. And it's easy to do, just D and F. right next to each other, and my left hand can do that. Two bots. I need to destroy one more bot. If I can find the right kind of bot. I'm just shooting whatever comes at me. I'm not going after anything specific. But this is a Dentech and he's on the list, so if I kill this guy, as soon as I do, I can go back to base. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That's it. That's it for the bot list. Let's get you a new assignment. Oh, no, no, no. I'm coming back. Screw that. I'm going to go to M, contact. I like to change the frequency of status updates. Can you give me a status update? Or I'm done practicing for now. I'll hit that. Yes, it'll end it. And it didn't even make me fly back to base. Usually you gotta fly back to the base before you can finish a mission, but I guess not this time. So I'm gonna fly back to base anyway, and then I'll be stopping the video, I guess. So let's do it. And find that jump point. And the jump point is that little green cross on my front radar right there. And if anything shoots at me, I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. Maybe not. There's a bunch of things on me. Okay. I'm going to get on out of here. I think I'm bothering my girl. So I'm going to head for the base. In fact, this is Vendetta Online. This is what it looks like. And I have bothered her far too long with one video. So I'm going to call it quits for now. And you guys have a good one, and I hope to see you maybe in Vendetta in the future if you got a low spec laptop or a good laptop. Either way, this is a fun game and it looks great. You guys all have a good one. Hope to see you soon.